Okay, gang, so it's moral question time. Is it right for a Town Hall 10 who's maxed out to raid a Town Hall 8 if the Town Hall 8 is going to lose 59 trophies? If the Town Hall 8 has 300,000 resources, is that okay? And if the Town Hall 8 has lightninged your Dark Elixir, is that okay? It's a difficult one, really. What the hell?
Here we go. Yo!
You know, this is actually a very difficult question for me morally, but what the heck. So I've gone sub 200. I just want to show you guys what it's like down below. And I just had this crazy thought, well, why don't I try and revenge somebody? Now, the moral question is, Dark Elixir on Dark Elixir storage is, I've never done it. I kind of understand people who do, but I don't think it's really kind of fair play because there's no defense whatsoever. It's not sport. It's just, zap and then go. And I know some of you will not agree with me, and I respect that. But for me, it's not something I like to do. So, yes. So it kind of gives me a bit of moral justification for doing this. But as I'm down below, and it's very rare that I try and revenge anybody. But it just so happens at the time when I did try and revenge somebody, it was like, oh my gosh, I can get him. But I know that he's going to lose 59 trophies. So I laid in Spire 8, and of course Spire 8 was trying to allow people at Town Hall 8 to get higher and to achieve what they want to achieve. So so taking 59 of the guy's trophies. I mean, I actually sometimes intentionally cup drop on that Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 7s when I open Crystal because. Yeah, it's anyway. So here we go. So I'm doing it anyway. You probably will hate me. Some of you will hate me, and some of you will high five me. But that's the decision I made, and it wasn't one that I took totally lightly. But it's just a game, right? I take a lot of things lightly. So I'm trying to get around these little pockets now, and I thought, well, I'll try wall breaker in the corner, that'll work, and the wall breaker, of course, didn't work. So it's really just a matter of taking that elixir. I mean, this is great loot. So. I'm going to tell you a little bit about sub 200. If you do not know, sub 200 is very, very strange. There are different rules applying sub 200 than there are up at the top. So normally you can see any base that's available to you, but as soon as you go below 200, you can't go at 200, you have to go below 200. Only bases that are 3 levels below you at the most will ever show. So you think sub 200 it's going to be full of people who've just started and quit, and gave up, but it isn't. And I'm gonna once this is gonna push me over 200, so I'm just gonna go back below 200 so I can show you exactly. Oh, I feel dirty. Right, okay, so I'm at 203 cups. So I'm gonna see just basic bases, just people who've abandoned their bases. Download the game, don't like the game, off I go. So that's 203. I've just lost 3, so I'm gonna go down now to 200. I'm at 200, so it's gonna be basic bases. Now, what I'm gonna see next is only Town Halls 8, 9s and 10s. Here we go. Okay, so that's I don't know, that's Town Hall 9 or something. And so this is really strange. There are a lot of I found a lot of good, rich Town Hall 8s down here. So perhaps for me being a Town Hall 10, it's not quite the right thing to do to go down here. But if I was a Town Hall 8 farming, sub 200 is probably not a bad place to go. Just click through. There you go. So that's not too bad. That's Town Hall 9. Okay, so this is a very, very weak Town Hall 9 with what amounts to 300,000 loot. So I'm going for that. So I pop a couple of Barbarians down. I'm sorry there's been quite a lot of farming videos recently, but I'm a farmer, what can I say? So take out those outlying splash defences on the corner, out on the edges there. Pop that in, and then I'm going to... Well, I don't want to waste too many wall breakers, to be honest with you, because I need to get through into the core, so I'm not going to waste them on the crystal wall. So I'm going to pop down another wall breaker. Oh, there's a big bomb there. I've got 3 of my troops, so again, that wall breaker can take out that gold wall in the middle. Then I've got a mass of troops. Now I've got the king now. I've actually after I finished the lava walls, I've been focusing on Dark Elixir now because as you guys quite rightly know, I don't have enough Dark Elite, don't have high enough heroes. So that's going to be I'm going to try and get them into middle age now, if I can. Maybe 30, 35, that'd be great. I'd be very happy with that. So the king, unfortunately, went down its side. But the actual effect of the king was actually not too bad because it distracted the splash defences, the mortar, and I think, the cannon, certainly. So it allowed my troops in the middle to focus on those storages. There we go. And it's just, level 7 Barch against very, very weak Town Hall 9. Yeah. So would I advise you to go down sub 200? I think everybody has to go down there at least once in their time with Clash, just to see what it's like and if it works for you. I might take Junior down there because he won't suffer from so much of a loot penalty. And you'll see Town Hall 7s as well, of course. I think go down there if you can, but don't all go down at the same time, please, because it'll get flooded. But anyway, so there you go. So that's what's down there. The big problem with it, of course, is as soon as you log off, you're going up 100, 200 cups, trophies, which isn't a bad thing for your defense achievement. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You guys take care and have a nice Saturday. Bye for now.